everyone, this is Triple T, and today I'm unboxing Magic Square's upgrade parts for Lord of War, and it's the Toon pieces, of course. The box is very boring, but I mean, it's only upgrade parts, so, well, you don't really need any nice illustrations, because we are still cheated on that gun. But without further ado, let's open this up. And let's see if we can't do some fixing of my Bruticus. Okay, this is a very big thing. I'll have to pull it out like this. I mean, basically it's a combiner without the combiner bots. So let's see what we have here. First of all, we have those nice little, well, turrets that we're going to put on Slot's back, of course. They do look good. I'm not 100% sure I like these better than the ones that are on him. And just to show you how they look, this is Onslaught's turret at this time. Yeah. And then we come to the legs, and the difference here is just the base plate. And some of the molding, you can see it's a bit sleeker, and the foot is actually smaller for some reason. I don't really know why, but there you have that. And of course you have Swindle's foot as well, and you can see it's also a bit smaller and without that detailing in the foot. Be it good or bad, I don't know, but that's what you get. Now you get, of course, the pants as well, and these are very, very sparsely detailed, and especially compared to the old ones. These have some nice detailing on the legs there, on the thighs. I'm going to like these more in the long run, but at first glance and side by side, this actually looks a bit too sparse for me, I think. But never mind. This actually feels a bit loose compared to this, but that could just be me having posed him in different ways and not treating him as I probably should have. Yeah. Next, we have the shield, and this is a very beautiful piece, and it's painted amazingly well. I am quite lost for words here. This is true to form in every little piece. I mean, look at this. Look at this. It looks kind of boring from behind, but this just looks great. And as you can see, it's two pieces here, and the original is just one. Now, I have those decals from Robo Lucas Decal Store on this, so it does break up the grey a bit, because that was kind of boring, but this doesn't need to. And on the other side, you can see that this is two pieces, and this is just one big piece here. But this is really amazing. It looks so good. So did this, but again, without those decals, it would have been very, very sparsely detailed. So this is good. Yes. And now for the main piece. Again, with those unpainted eyes. I think the ears are a bit shorter. Let's just bring in the original so we can compare him. And there you have him. Yes, the ears are wider and a bit shorter, I think. I hope those eyes are the same as these, so I can just switch them out, because I don't want those unpainted eyes. Those are really not for me. Maybe I'll just switch the heads out. I don't know. But, yeah. Very nicely done. And again, this feels a bit sturdier than this. Look, you can just... Boop, boop. But this is actually kind of... really... Yeah. I think they've tightened up the tolerances on these pieces be it good or bad, I don't know yet. We have to see. So let's start assembling Bruticus. And we start from the bottom and work ourselves up. So these are the feetsies, and you fold that out. And you're going to bring little old Swindle in. And I usually don't like tabbing this one on because it's very difficult. But there you have one side. Now we just need one more. Well, that leg was really difficult to get on, but now it's on somewhat. I think the tolerances are a bit sturdier on this one for some reason. And again, with the leg, once you have tilted it towards one side, it is always tilted a bit. I don't know why, but yeah. Okay, let's try the other one. This should be easier, he says, because you're just supposed to slide that on. And yeah, that was easier. And you shouldn't really tab this in yet, because we're going to bring in the trousers. I'm going to bring you up a bit. And these are supposed to go in between here. And then we can tab that up. And then we can close this off. And on this side, as you probably know, you just slide this in like that. And, well, it holds, but yeah, this is the side that usually pops off when you don't really want it to pop off. But there you have the pants on, peoples. Now, before we move on, we need to detach these. And these have been a bit of a trouble for me because they have just gone down when they shouldn't. At least one of them have. Let's see if I can actually pull this out. Now, they are keyed. I don't know if you can see that little key. This side is probably very, very... yeah. I wasn't kind to that. Let's see which side that is. So, oh, sorry about that. I shouldn't have that. Ah, good. These go to the pile. Pile? Okay. Let's see here. These should be keyed like that. And these are snug. These are so snug. Or at least that one was. Let's see if this one is as snug. Why does this not want to go on? I have it in the right direction. Again, off camera. 2 seconds. Be right back. Okay, they're on, and they are way sturdier than the last ones, so I'm really, really happy about that. Now we just need to make Onslaught sturdy. Hello! Here you have a little, well, tab, and you're going to slide that on, just as you did on the last piece. Original piece, maybe? And that is really, really difficult, but when it's on, and you have a couple of tabs and ports here. You have ports there, tabs there, yeah. And you're going to line those up here, I hope. And tab everything in. Oh, I like that sound. Everything breaks. Yes, very nice indeed. It's in there, really good. And well... And lastly, you want to just push this down and tab these in to the side. I'm sorry, I can't show you that in a... Well, maybe I can do that like that. Lastly, you want to scooch this head down. And you have tabs here that going in these little, well, openings. And that is going to hold everything together, push them into place. You need to have a lot of weight on it, so I'm going to do that off camera as well and just be right back. Well, I'm back, and it took 2 of us just to press both sides down, and it was honestly, it was really difficult, and now my hands ache. this piece comes on tabs and ports. This shouldn't be as difficult. No, it wasn't. And now that is on. Very good. Let's see if I can bring you up a bit. No, I can't. Okay. I recommend, if you are able to, I wasn't, try to angle this piece up a bit, because this is going to be very strange otherwise. Let's see if it works. No, I could. Let's tab it in, shall we? This is a chore, peoples. This is a chore. But there you have one arm done. Now, for the other side, I'm going to use a little extra piece to just put everything on there, because it's, well, according to me, it's very much needed. So I'm going to bring this in. I'm going to thread that on there, and then I'm going to push this in, and then it's going to just keep everything nice and in place. If I am able. Let's see if I am, shall we? No, don't untransform. Push this in as far as it goes. And I'm going to open this up just to make this piece go in. Like that. And now I'm going to start tabbing things in again. Now he looks just amazing here, but the dead eyes do bother me a bit, so I'm going to try to change those out. Everything feels a bit sturdier than before, and I really hope that is Magic Square trying to actually make this a more stable combiner. It was before as well, but things flopped off and stuff like that. Very nice indeed. And I still have that 3D printed gun that I love so much, because Shockwave is on my shelf, nowhere else. A little bit of, well, a tip for you all. See to it that all these little pieces in here are actually stuck where they are supposed to, so you don't use the elbow in the wrong way. And it's very difficult to actually see if you have that correctly or not. If this waste piece is in there thoroughly and up, you are in the right. So, yeah, just a little tip from me. And for my conclusion, I don't know if this is worth your money or not. I can't tell you that. But for me, it really was, because he looks like he should to me, finally. So he's not getting a masterpiece score, because he's not a masterpiece. It's just an upgrade kit. But it's a strong recommendation from me if you like this look for Bruticus. But I guess that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care.